What's up, dudes? Welcome to Beatroots episode 12. I'm here with Steven, aka Some Dude.
Yo.
We're listening to his track called
Who Loves You?
Who Loves You. Why don't we pull up the stem file and we'll start off just by listening to the drums over here.
Alright, cool. So you got basic just like 4 on the floor house beat. Just got some real like cinematic sound effects in the background around there. Nothing much too else going on. Keep my drums really simple, just very, very basic. I try not to get them all crowded or anything.
Nice. So we've also got this bass line.
Yep, just simple sine wave. Nothing really special about that. Very much just 808 kicks and stuff. So.
Okay, and we'll take a listen now to the two together.
Yeah, I just wanted to get like a really nice like driving house beat.
Awesome, man. Let's hop over to the Ableton file and dig a bit deeper.
Cool. Let's see, here's my drum group right here. So we got, like this. Pretty simple. Like I said, I try to keep everything very simple. So kicks, I really have just one sample. I see a lot of people like layering kicks, but I try to stay away from all that kind of stuff. Same thing with snares, I have one snare. I guess I'm kind of boring, but hats.
I mean, there's still like really full samples.
Yeah, the way I try to treat everything, I try to take just as like very simple. I want to get my kick as full as I can, so I just got very minimal processing going on. I mean, it's already such a good sample. That's like one of my keys to like making a song is you have to start with good samples. If you start with a bad sample, you're gonna really limit yourself in the end there.
Right.
So basically, yeah, just a lot of this stuff is just all those free packs online, Cymatic Splice, all that kind of stuff. Just friends giving out stuff, all the stuff you see on SoundCloud.
Yeah, they work really well though. I mean, it's not like they don't sound cheesy or anything like that, like some samples tend to.
Good.
The other thing is, I noticed instead of using MIDI notes, you're using like audio
Yeah.
in there.
I used to use the drum rack a lot, and then I got tired of it because I go back and forth jumping between channels so much. Like you see the hats, I got all this stuff going on the hats, and then this stuff going on this other shaker channel. So I just got tired of jumping back into the drum rack and then having to go to all my things. So I just like to lay everything out in front of me.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so just like other kind of sound effects and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, you have a little delay on that, or was that
what's
how
going
it was?
on? Oh yeah, that's going to a send there to my delay send. There we go.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, so just super minimal. Try to keep it simple, and
you got that like build up into that introduces like a new drum section.
Oh yeah, and we got the subs that come in down here.
Okay. And again, you're using audio files. Is this something you recorded with like an external instrument?
Actually, no. This is just a Cymatics sample, just nice clean 808 sample, and then not much to it, just bumping up the pitch right there on every.
Okay. Okay, that's really interesting. So instead of like playing the note in a sampler, you just have the bass and you pitch it up and down.
Yeah, so I do a lot of that. I don't know. I should use the sampler more, I guess. I don't know. I just never got the hang of it. So.
I mean, it seems to work just as well.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, so that's those two together. Pretty easy.
Okay. One of the things that I found pretty interesting was some of the ways that you EQ'd some of these sounds. Can we dig a little deeper into those, like specifically the kick and snare?
Yeah, kick is pretty simple. It already had a nice like transient and everything to it. This is one type of kick pack I use pretty much for everything. It's this guy named Marcus Hakala, I think. But I've used these kicks for years, and they're always just like perfect. They sound great over loudspeakers. They sound great on headphones. Everything like that. So what I do is the original sample is like that long. I cut it to just match my beat here, and then just kind of so it fits into the groove of the song.
And you're doing the like attack and release.
Yeah, so if I leave it right there, you get kind of you get these low frequencies kind of scooping up at the end right here. So I just kind of cut those off. It gives it just a nice transient and then just a little bit of push right through the middle of the beat. Other than that, just kind of very subtle, just fundamental and overtone boost right there.
And what are those?
So the fundamental, so you got your basic, or like your very like, that's like the frequency that I was really going for. I wanted that one kind of just like, you can really feel it in your stomach. That's kind of the frequency I wanted. And then
how did you find that fundamental tone or whatever you call it?
So what I do to find or just like find the sounds I like, I take a EQ with a really sharp Q and just scan through the sound until I find something I like about it or something I don't like about it, and then I boost or cut respectively.
Okay.
And then same thing here. So this one was about 78, and so this one's 150-ish. And so just to double the fundamental, you get an octave up, and that just gives it more of like a full sound.
Right. Okay, that's very interesting. And you do the same thing for the snare, or what is the snare EQ looking like?
Snare's a bit different. So snare, just wanted that kind of just punch down here, which I did the same thing, scan through to find that kind of thick noise. Get rid of all that low stuff on the end. I got a bunch of sub basses. I got kicks going on. I don't need that down there. Just a little high shelf to boost it, brighten it up, and what's down here? I don't know why I did that, but sounds good. So
sounds good. So do it anyways.
I like it.
Cool, man. So we're gonna take a listen to the synths and the vocals in part 2. Let's hop over there right now. Join us for part 2.